Great rising, beautiful beings. Great rising, beautiful beings. I see why they say God is a jealous God. They're not talking about. They're not talking about. Excuse me, I just got up, okay, and I'm on a little mission. But they're not talking about like this invisible, energetic being. No, they're talking about us. We take after our forefathers, our foremothers. We take after the likeness of our Creator, right? And I'm going to tell you something. I do not desire a married man. Now, do I believe in polygamy and polygyny? Yes. Polyandry, whatever you want to call it. I do believe that there should be multiple people under one household. I totally get it. Why you think y'all cheating? It's in your nature. Y'all just have to, like, Saturday wife, Saturday husband. Y'all just gotta have y'all own shit because for some reason the energy is not willing to kumbaya. Okay. But it's in your nature. Do you know how many people out here cheating? Cheating. Got lustful eyes for other people. Are in relationships they don't want to be in, still fantasizing about an illusion. Okay. It's no different than a person that do drugs, gamble, any of that. It's all the same. You want more than what you aspire to have within your own household. So back to this. Back to this. I don't desire a married man. Okay. You could tell a married man that's separated. And you could tell a married man that does not give himself the opportunity to heal or be by himself. Okay. But we're gonna focus on the married man that has lustful eyes for other people, other women. God forbid if he has lustful eyes in a bisexual way. Um, so it's not in my nature because I want everything she got the same way you paying her taxes. Y'all got a house, you paying her car note. The same way you feel like if you get caught, you'll get in trouble. That's authority. That's authority. That's dominion. You think I want to be second? Why do you think so many women and men try to wreck your marriage? Become home wreckers. Because they want what the other spouse got. I don't believe in reviving you and healing you so you can go back and be whole with your family. That I'm not going to do. You can pay for my services. You understand? You could become a client. When you are around here, let me tell you something, women. And let me tell you something, men. These men that deal with women that's married, they in it for more than love. That whole breaking bread. She breaking bread. She's spoiling that guy. And when a man is around a woman he truly want to be with, he gonna break bread, even if he married. Period. So, married men, first of all, you need to go pray. You need to go meditate and pray and see why you spread yourself so thin. That's the first thing you need to do, is meditate and pray and see why you spread yourself so thin. Secondly, if you're still in this relationship, the person you're with has authority and dominion over you. Okay? Thirdly, if you still flirting, thinking that you're going to pounce your misery onto someone who has good intentions and pure energy, may not be the purest, but what I mean, it's clean enough and clear enough for you to feel like it's safe for you to come there and be able to go back home. Okay? So when you feel that way, that you're able to deal with a person and able to go back home and relax, right? Sometimes people need a refresher course. Sometimes people need to be straight up and honest at home and say, hey, do you want to have an open relationship? Do you want to have an open married relationship? What do you want to do? If somebody always bitching and complaining to the point you want 3 hours to yourself before your wife get home, if you want 3 hours to yourself before your wife get home because you don't want to have to deal with her, you may need to rethink reality. Damn, the road wrecked, y'all. Oh, shit. Thank goodness for shocks, huh? So, what else did I want to say before I get off here? I do not desire to see your penis. I am not a penis person. I do not like looking at text message penis. I'm sorry. I do not like looking at text message penis. See, the beautiful thing is, you got women out here that love married men. They want what the other woman got. They want to sample the energy the other woman got. And then you got some women that are so aroused about not having to compete. Man, let me tell you something. You got two types of women. You got the women that want to compete, just like you got the men that want to compete. That's what they do. It's in their nature. And you got the person who will not relax, will not be with no one, will not love no one until they know they have no worries. They will stay by themselves forever. They do not compete. Okay? It's not in their nature. It's just not in their nature. Not for that. Not for love. Like you think I'm going to settle? Most marriages is a man settling. Most marriages is a man settling. He's never with who he truly wants to be with. If that man ain't crying at the wedding from believing in himself, believe me, he's settling. He's settling. Not saying all men got to cry at the wedding. I'm just saying, if there's no emotional ties to it, he's settling. Straight up. Not only that, again, let me finish this last little bit. We almost at 10 minutes. Women, y'all and these married men, you supposed to be getting exactly what she's getting. There's no way you settling. It's a business deal. The same way they got married. Everybody talking about love, love, love. Fuck love. It's a business fucking deal. When you got married, you decided to do business with each other. So if you're going to if you're going to cheat on your wife, it needs to be a business fucking deal. It needs to be business. Strictly business. Strictly business. Don't you know how easy it is to be around a man and to fuck him? I'm talking about clear across the board. Do you know how easy it is? Okay, let's say you're on a dating site. You're on this dating site and you are going out on dates. But every man that takes you out on a date want to sleep with you too. So you think you're supposed to sleep with every man because he wanted to take you out on a date? His values and principles are different. Number one, go the Dutch. Go the Dutch. But at the same time, you say, well, if he can't afford to take me out, why should I pursue him anymore? Nah, your morals. You're protecting your morals and your integrity. You're protecting your morals and your integrity. Go to Dutch. Once that man see that he can't influence you with his money, he don't even feel like he's valuable enough to be in your life. If you want seafood and steak, pay for it yourself. And see if that man treats you the same. See, if he buy your seafood and steak, he know like hell, he gonna give you all the energy you want because he want a return. It was a business transaction. The same way he want to write off all his food and business ventures, the same way he gonna write you off too. Under his mentality. I don't desire married men. I don't desire in wrecking that lady's home. Now, don't get me wrong. When I was young, there were specific business transactions where, hey, your husband put himself out here. You get what I'm saying? You know, that's a difference. But just to be around here and say, ooh, you fine, you sexy, I want to be with you. No, it doesn't work like that. You fine, you sexy, I want to be with you. I want you. No. The same way that man got into that marriage contract, which is a business partnership, meaning they willing to sink together with all their endeavors. Meaning your debt is my debt. Your IRS bill is my IRS bill. That's a business. So, I do not desire men that are married. Okay? I do not desire men who loosely make babies. Period. The same way you got these simple ass men that don't desire fat women and all the other type of women. They got to be specific. Well, if this man got to be so fucking specific about what he desire, what he want, how you look, well, you need to be specific about what you need and your values. Remember, there's a lot of women who want, she doesn't want a man that's single. She want a man that's in a relationship. If you ain't in a relationship, she won't even talk to you. She wants to commingle her energy. She wants to commingle her spirit, her soul. She wants to feel a part of something. Didn't I tell you that's why they made the law where a man can only have one woman? Because women all want to be with the same fucking man. So they can't give you what you want. You got to leave the country and go build your legacy somewhere else. Sometimes this world right here This, where we live, is for single oppressed shit. Single oppressed shit. By nature, the woman wants to collaborate with other women and one man. They all know about each other. The only one that don't know about the other women is the one who signed the contract. She sense it, she feel it, but she done signed the contract now. Yeah. They made it so that men in this society could not have multiple women, but it's in their nature to have multiple women. But it's not in everybody's nature. That's just a percentage. So the 10% of women and men that are loyal, that want to be with one person, they get abused. They get abused so bad they become sheltered. They become isolated. And you just don't trust nobody no more. And that's me speaking from my experience. This is all hypothetically, theoretically, through observation. But yeah, imagine a grown-ass man telling you, you almost got me in trouble. And we're not even going to get on these work bays. Work bays? If you got a work bay, you got a whole family at home. So the only way you could get through this job is if you have a work bay. Oh, we're not going to do that either. You're not going to get this free talk out of me. You need to book a session. You need to book a reading. You need to book. If you don't believe in tarot readings, you can just book a flat out consultation. You think I'm going to heal you and talk to you on the phone so you can go back and be whole with your family? I could care less. I could care less. I could care less about a motherfucker trying to scoop me up at work while they got a whole family at home. And imagine this. It doesn't matter that you're coworkers. They still feel like they're cheating just because you're female. On God, on my life, on my family. Imagine that you're female. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're not flirting with this person. But the person is very particular about a female calling them around their wife, even though you're a coworker. Believe me, I've seen it. And I'm like, wow, that got to be such a strange relationship where you're talking business or work relations, work situations, and the person say, you almost got me in trouble. Almost got you in trouble. Oh, you're a little boy. Somebody has dominion and authority over you. See, y'all don't know who the fuck God is, do you? No, y'all don't know who the fuck God is. Because when a motherfucker say you almost got me in trouble and you literally calling them about a work situation, you got something to think about. Not only that, I wanted to say one more thing. Don't send me no dick pictures. I watch porn and shit, but I'm particular about them dicks too. I watch porn, but I'm particular about them dicks too. It's only a few dicks I would watch, okay? There are there's millions that are undesired. There's billions that are undesired, okay? All right, billions that are undesired, okay? The same way men are picky, the same way I have a choice and I have a right to be picky. I don't like penis pics. I don't like men who call my phone and say, yeah, I helped this woman out 3 times. Now, I could have been talking to this person 10 years and never got a dime from them, right? Like, we talk over the phone. We probably met up for lunch, maybe twice, but somehow we're still on the phone 10 or 15 years later. And they feel the need to discuss their relations with these other women. And then, like this one guy, yeah, I sent her money twice, but now she don't answer the phone. Or, yeah, I've helped her out with her bills a few times. Yeah, I got remarried. You got remarried? I said, when I met you, you was getting a divorce, and it took so long to get that divorce finalized. Why would you get remarried? Why would you get remarried? This man took forever to get this divorce. You don't think you needed to heal from that trauma, that traumatic situation? Men are more needy than women. I know this guy that was in a marriage 8+ years. They got a divorce within 6 months. He was already with another woman. Like, he already had another option. That shit is crazy. Do you hear me? I said, because I need to go back to school for psychology. I swear to God, I do. The first thing I said was, tell me why you was able to get with this lady so fast. I said, you act like she was there the whole time you was discussing your problems and pain. You act like you had another place to go as soon as you felt like something was wrong in your marriage. I said, don't nobody just go live up and leave the state and live with somebody else unless they know them. I said, you withholding information. And think about it. I did spiritual work for this person to protect them from themselves. Oh, yeah, they need protection from their motherfucking self. Yeah, there was a client. And it's just a maze. And that motherfucker was loyal as fuck. They probably cheated verbally on the phone, but they didn't dibble and dab. They loved their wife. And their wife showed no value to them. But yeah, this marriage situation, this marriage situation is for the birds. You think that I'm going to sit up here and allow you to parade your wife around and you're going to keep me in the shadows? It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. I don't believe in it. If I can't walk with you in public, believe me, this is some type of consultation in private. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I would settle. That's like, oh, you got a job, you got everything you need. There are guys out there. Okay, I'm riding down the road in an 18-wheeler. Guy pulled beside me. Oh, you so sexy, you so cute. He texted me on the phone. How you doing? How many children you got? Everything was all bubbly, emojis. You got a man? No. That motherfucker responded back and said, oh. Like, did his feminine trait just come out? Oh. Do you know he didn't say nothing else after that? You got some men that do not want the responsibility of holding down a household. They want to have A byproduct relationship. A byproduct relationship, I'm sure it's a word for it, but I'm going to just tell you how I see it. A byproduct relationship is one where I want to be able to come in a relationship and leave. I don't want no responsibility. If I want to take her out, if I want to help her with a bill, I'll help her. But I never want full responsibility. You got a lot of men around here are floaters. They're floater boyfriends. You got women around here that are floater girlfriends. Like, they like being at home with their husband, their baby daddy. But at the same time, they know their baby daddy can't get them everything they need. That could be sexually. That could be financially. That could be, it could be some type of social media programming too, where, okay, we have this. It's not going any better. But I'm not going to wreck our home and situation. But I'm going to go out and be with this motherfucker that made me feel like this. I'm going to go out and be with this motherfucker that made me feel like this. Or there could be some sexual incompatibility where there's better out there. You found something better that satisfies you. You know, they may have like some penis issue. Penis may be too small. Maybe it lacks some type of something. You know, sometimes it don't matter how small this penis is if he got a big bank account. Okay, so if he got a big bank account, you love him differently. Or if you just completely love him, and sometimes people lose that love. Okay, it's so many scenarios. I think I'm gonna make a part 2 to this. But that married shit, like, it's for the birds. These people are not even utilizing these contracts properly. And then they want to take on other investments or other investors. And it's still not, this cohabitating type shit is still not benefiting anything. Like, why did you get under this con artist contract? You know what I mean? I just do not desire married men. The only way I would desire a married man is, one, his wife knows about me. And if she does not know about me, he financially suits the contract for the other woman outside of that contract. Y'all got to know how to play this game. And playing this game is just saying, ooh, I want you. I'm horny. That's not enough. That does not arouse me. Not one bit. You understand what I'm saying? And there's a few of us like that. It's like 10% of us that are like that. I wanted to blow my horn at her. Look at her. Done beat me in here. Let me go.